So Vlogmas is back. I apologise for us not posting a few videos in a couple of days, and I don't want to dwell on too many negatives, but we've had a bit of a rough week. The sort of observant among you may have noticed that on the Thursday I mentioned that our dog was very sick, and also I mentioned this on Twitter and Facebook too. But unfortunately we had to say goodbye to our dog on Tuesday. Just to explain what had happened was she'd been sort of getting really tired all the time, sleeping not really herself, not much life to her, so obviously we took her to the vets because we wanted to see what was going on. The vets thought it might have been a bit of arthritic pain, gave her some painkillers and gave her some steroid injections, put a spring back in her step, you know. But also at the time she said, we can give you a blood test. So he said, sure, we just want to be on the safe side, let's get the blood test done. Unfortunately we got a phone call back, I think the Friday before last, to say that the test results were showing that the dog's kidneys were very badly damaged. We needed to provide a urine sample, all that stuff. And ultimately, over the course of that weekend, last weekend, she just went from bad to worse. She stopped eating. She was drinking a lot of water, which is a side effect of the kidney issue that she was having. We took her into the vets. We basically brought up her appointment, which was supposed to be this Thursday, last Thursday, just gone forward a couple of days because we thought she's not good. We need to go and get seen now. Vet gave us basically the option of we could put her in overnight for like a couple of days on fluids and stuff like that, but the vet ultimately said there was probably only about a 20% chance we'd see any sort of improvement with her, and she was in such a way that we just couldn't put her through it. It was not fair on her, sorry. So yeah, anyway, I came home from work early on the Tuesday, spent the afternoon with her, made sure she was comfortable. We took her out to the vets and ultimately had to make the difficult decision. So that's where that is. You'll probably see a lot more of the cats now, as they seem to be running the house at the minute, which is fine by me, because they are characters too. Although I was going to grab Archie and show you, but he's kind of more interested in his duck at the minute. He's got a catnip stuffed duck that is just like his favourite toy ever. And Jin just wandered off somewhere, so that's not happening. But you will see them around all the videos as the videos continues. Anyway, let's not dwell on the negative much longer. We want to get on and try and have a really good Christmas, because why not? So with that said, let us continue. And thanks for your understanding. I did have a whole lot of other stuff I wanted to say, so I'm going to say that now. I want to say thanks to everyone on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram who sent us a lovely message, and on YouTube too. I did put a comment on the last video, but I don't think many people would have seen it. So with that said, I wanted to continue our Vlogmas and not focus on the negative of the dog, and we can have some fun and have some laugh times. But the last thing I did want to say is we got Holly from Dogs Trust. Dogs Trust rehome, reshelter doggies. They provide shelter for doggies who are down on the luck, and they rehome, and they're also a charity as well, so you can donate to them. If you are looking for a dog, Holly was fantastic. She was a really good dog. She was terrible on the lead. She pulled. She had no recall, but in the house where it mattered, she was the best dog. She knew when we were feeling down, she'd cheer us up, just like Jin does. But yeah, check out Dogs Trust. I can show you Jin there because he stopped. Oh, hello Jinny. This is Jin. Jin's an Oriental Shorter who licks his legs like a naughty boy. But hopefully, well actually Archie's made him better at that, because Archie chases him round so he can't lick his legs anymore. Archie's the youngster, Jin's the old guy. But yeah, you will see more of these guys in the future, I think, because they seem to be quite interested in vlogging. So there's me with a cat's tail in my face. He's actually sniffing the camera now. But yeah, anyway, we're going to carry on with the day. We're going to do, Gemma is at work. What is this? Jane! If you actually go back and watch our last attempt at Vlogmas, which was just the advent calendar thing, we actually lost our cat halfway through that. We're never doing Vlogmas again, by the way. This always seems to happen. But at that time, Jin made me laugh lots and lots and lots in one of the videos, and he's doing his best to do it again because he's a crazy cat. But yeah, we're going to open our calendars later. We are also probably going to start doing Christmas beers, and probably not Christmas beers, but beers that are nice. Always trying to drink my milk from my cup of tea. But yeah, we've got a whole lot of beers in the kitchen, as we always do. It's our house. So yeah, I'm going to carry on tidying the house, because believe it or not, the kitchen is actually almost tidy, because We've just basically, in the house, just been trying to distract ourselves from this massive presence that isn't here anymore. So I tidied the kitchen, so who knew? I can tidy occasionally. Living room still looks like a bomb hit it. Maybe I'll have a look at that later. Maybe I won't, we'll see. Oh, actually there is one more thing. We carried on opening the calendars because here we can't turn down chocolate. We also opened the Lego calendar because we wanted to see what the things were, all the things. So in order, I think approximate order that we opened them, I can't remember, it's been a busy week. We got this guy, Pink, focus on him, not me. He's apparently a guy from Force Awakens. I think he's like a background character. As a result, he's actually quite rare, and I was reading that this top that he's wearing is unique to this set. So it could be quite collectible one day, who knew. Day after that we got another Force Awakens thing, which is this little transporter ship, which I think is the one that, what's her name? Finn lands on at the beginning of Force Awakens. That's kind of cool, I like that for a little mini build. We got a really cool one that I really like, but I do already have a couple of these, but it's always handy to have more. A Stormtrooper, and again, camera, focus on him, not me. I know I'm the centre of attention, but the camera. He's pretty cool. He also, you can take his hat off and he's got a perplexed look on his face. Oh no, he's quite angry looking actually. Put him away then. And the last one, and by far the worst, is what I have just declared as a random set of bricks. Sorry, there's a cat rolling over my foot. Please focus. That, which apparently has a gun and a spanner, and it's supposed to be a tool chest. It's a bit rubbish, that actually. There we go. Again, we've still got all the other stuff here. So we're collecting it all in a tub, and we will... I suppose the trouble with the Star Wars Lego is I can't really put it in the Christmas Village like I could with the Christmas Town Lego. Unless I make this Christmas Village Star Wars themed. I've got an X-Wing upstairs, we could pop that on there, but I'm not so sure it'll fit. Okay, I know they're all the rage on the internet, and I'm desperately trying to avoid doing any tidying, so I'm going to do a haul video. This is literally just what I bought shopping earlier. I'm only joking, it's not really a haul video. Really nice wine, red wine. This is going to be the Christmas wine. Some of the Christmas wine. A small amount of the Christmas wine. Remember last week when I had that Fentiman's Curiosity Cola that was lovely? I bought some more because it's lovely. We were out of Frylight. And of course, because I'm weird, I bought proper olive oil as well. Gemma forgot to buy chocolate. I bought chocolate. Caramel nibbles, 12 bites, orange minis. Tommy Care has to be Heinz. For me, I know some people don't. Best thing I bought from Morrison's, I can't remember where I went shopping first. And I bought this last year and it was blooming lovely. Focus on that, please, thank you. That is Black Sheep, Rigwell Ale and Mature Cheddar. Yum yum. I'll be enjoying that over the Christmas period. I enjoyed it so much this year that I got 2. I also bought, and now we're getting on to the exciting stuff, some new chopping boards. A baking tray with holes in it. My dinner, because I enjoyed the slices I had last week as well. And of course, everyone's favourite. It's not an advent calendar, but I bought some soup. The old oxtail, the old chicken ×2, because chicken always gets eaten first. And then chicken and mushroom, because chicken. And just to break the tradition, chicken noodle. Can you tell I'm really struggling for things to do today? Here's something. I'm a real nerd and I like gadgets. And my Christmas tree was on a really dodgy looking timer that ticked away like crazy. So I bought this one, which means I can turn it off from my phone. I can also use Alexa to turn it off. So that's very useful, isn't it? Remember I said like I tidied the kitchen? But not this part. Also some bits behind me. But the crap drawer has less crap in it. And the other crap drawer with fruit and veg in has also less crap in it. Oh, and none of the food in this cupboard is out of date anymore, which is a bonus. So while it is Christmas, let's do something entirely not Christmassy. I was chatting to Springy Tales the other night because I happened to notice in the background of one of their videos that they had one of my favourite bands all over the wall. And I was reminded that I haven't yet had a listen to this that I bought the other week, which is the reissue of this album by the band Ocean Size. So I'm going to have a listen now. I'm going to have to keep this quick because I've just put the music on. This record player is actually... oh, that sounds so good. This record player is as old as I am. I actually thought I'd broken the stylus for a minute there as well. The stylus isn't as old as I am, the stylus is relatively new. My mum and dad will probably recognise this record player because it's my mum and dad's record player. My haired unit is far more recent because I bought that when I first got a job and is about 20 years old. And also I've managed to push this bit. Oh well, they don't build them like they used to. Yeah, that sounds good. Quite funny actually, just as I sat down to listen to this, I actually found this, which is the second EP by this band, which is the first time I heard this track. I bought this in like Manchester at a gig, and normally when you go and see a support band, because they were a support band, nobody listens to them. But there was a queue of people just trying to get this record off this guy, and I managed to get a copy of it. It was worth about 40 quid at one point. I only paid about 4 for it like. I think as long as I live, I will never tire of this record, and especially this part, which just sounds amazing. Play for it. I am definitely not a fan of pop music, I'll just say that. That sounds so cool. Uneventful day so far, really. I did have a tidy of the kitchen, enjoyed listening to my music of course. I'm going to pick Gemma up now, so initial plan was that she was going to be going out to a friend, but unfortunately a friend's feeling a bit offside. So she's going to spend the night here with me, and we are going to have probably a curry and a couple of beverages and maybe watch a Christmas film or two. Gemma's home.
I'm home.
How was your day?
Long. Cold.
Yeah, it's not very nice out there, is it?
No, it's horrible.
Well,
But the market was still on.
Well, you will work on a market stall.
I went and gave the flower stall some business again.
Okay. Yeah, you bought a wreath for the front door, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I bought another one, and then my dad saw the one on the front door. And was like, "Oh, can I have one of them as well?" But not a red one. So he's got a gold one, which I've left in work.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we're going to open the calendars a bit, aren't we?
After tea. No, dessert before tea.
In a bit, I said. And then we're going to have a beer, Christmas beer. And then we're going to watch some Christmas films.
Yeah.
And we're having curry for tea.
Yeah, we are having curry for tea.
Are you sure?
It's going to pick me one up because I was supposed to go out tonight. And my friends know well. So
Oh dear.
it's going to buy me some tea.
Yeah, so what started as a visit to get some dinner for you ended up being
40 quid.
Yeah.
A barbel hat and your Christmas t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
And a jumper and cheese.
Cheese!
And also Christmas glasses.
Christmas glasses, yeah. We'll have to use the Christmas glasses to drink the Christmas beer.
For the Christmas beers, yeah, that's a good idea. Are you giving them a rinse now? While you're doing the
They're
dishes?
all clean.
Very good. Well done.
Thank you. And I do have to capture this on video. All of the pots that we own that I can find are now clean. Oh no, I've missed one. I missed the teapot from earlier. And there's glass in the living room. But everything mostly is clean. I moved all the junk off the side. That's now in the bin. No, it's in the cupboard under the stairs. And facing this way, I've cleaned off most of the table as well. Yeah, we don't do curry night by halves. Gemma has chicken tikka and I have lamb rogan josh. We also have chicken tikka pakoras, vegetable samosas, naan breads and poppadoms. Now I'm gonna go and fill my belly. Gemma, I'm very, very full. Are you full? We're also watching Ashley and Emma. Hello. We'll be watching films later, but we thought vlogs first, films later. It's calendar time. Also, I spilled tea on the table earlier. Oops.
Wiped it up, it's all dripped down the edge.
Yeah, I did wipe it up, but this table stains really bad. Go on, open the candle.
What day is it? 9?
9.
Oh, 9. Oh, 9. 9.
Yeah.
9. I think it's the vanilla one. It's lovely, that one. It's really nice.
It is. They're very subtle though, they don't generate a lot of smell when burning.
No, it's...
But there was 24 of them for 4 quid, so I'm not really complaining that much. Oops, I just dropped it.
Hotel chocolate.
Yeah, this one, these aren't subtle, but they're very nice.
Number 9.
I'm surprised the cats haven't been added at this because they've been sort of...
It's the vanilla one! It's the one we haven't had. It says, chocolate is the answer. Who cares what the question is?
That's very much your words to live by.
Very fun.
Sure you don't want another samosa?
Oh. All the girls in West Street knew what a samosa was. She went, isn't that just an onion bhaji? I'm like, no.
Not an onion bhaji. What did you think of the vanilla one? I thought you were going to spit it out.
It's like panna cotta.
So that leaves the Lego calendar. I've left all the other bricks down there somewhere because I couldn't be bothered picking them all up again. Number 9 is here. Oh.
I don't know where.
I've got it. I've not got it. There we go. And number 9 is that Race Speeder?
Could be.
Oh, that's a cool one. I like that. I have a full, like, not a full size Race Speeder. That would probably take a couple of days.
Putting it on there. I wish they gave you a little booklet with it on.
That's a lot of booklets.
And the pieces were in slightly different colours because when they're all the same colour, it's really difficult.
Okay.
So those two bits.
But then it wouldn't look like Race Speeder bike if all the pieces were different colours. It would look like something completely different.
Well, it could be like, you know, Gay Pride speeder bike.
Okay then.
Unicorn speeder bike.
I had to teach Gemma how it works.
The instructions are pants.
They are actually not great. But you know, when you've built...
instructions are pants.
When you've built the Disney castle.
Is that happening?
I can't understand how you can look at that and not understand which bits you're putting on. The clear.
Does that look anything like that?
Yes.
No.
It's the same colour. It's the only piece that looks anything like that.
It's the same colour.
Well, that's the only piece in that colour that's left. Gemma did a really good job building that one with no help from anyone else, didn't you?
This is a rubbish build.
I like this. I think it's cool.
It's too complicated and it's all the same colour and boring.
So, without further ado, that means we drink today's Christmas beer. We actually have some beers that aren't Christmassy but are nice.
And these glasses.
And these glasses.
I just bought these glasses in Asda and
they were very expensive.
90 pence. 90 pence each.
I'm just going to open up the Rockin' Rudolph. I got this one from, I think, Aldi, and it was like a £1.30 or something. I don't remember. But
anyway. Did you buy this in Aldi?
Is it?
Or was it B&M?
I bought this in Aldi when I dropped you off for your work's Christmas do.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot you went in the Aldi next door. A classy work too with an Aldi next door.
Yeah, you were basically just in the warehouse for the Aldi.
Yeah. The deers look like baby sham deers.
Oh dear. Cheers.
Chin chin. Raise a glass to Holly.
Don't you love me scracking again, you? We actually have a Holly themed beer as well. Spoiler warning.
That's nice.
It is. It's quite sweet. It's got toffee flavours to it. A full-bodied, malty and fruity Christmas ale. Not toffee. With a refreshing bitter finish.
Of a bitter shandy.
It is 4.2% at 2.1 UK units. So what's your rating out of 5 on that?
Oh, it's too early to give ratings, but I'm going to give it a 3.
I'm going to go 3.5. It's quite pleasant. Now is when I go onto Untapped and find out the last time I had it, I gave it 3 or 2.5. But there we go. At the moment, 3.5. So we will do something tomorrow. We're not sure whether we're going to be at home or at the zoo, but we'll see you then.
Home or the zoo.
Gemma is now distracted by a phone.
I'm playing Simon's cat. It's very cute.
This is my life. I am a Simon's cat widow.
Kill all the games and the fox gets the treats.
Kill all the games?
Oh, collect all the cat treats.
Oh, okay.
Collect all the cat treats and then the fox gets
That sounded a bit violent. So we'll see you tomorrow anyway. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good evening.
And welcome.